Everybody, welcome back to Manor and Brass, episode 46 with me, Sid, and this is the first actual thing I have recorded since I got back from my jollies. So, yeah, everything you've seen before this has all been pre-recorded, except for Tectonica, which I haven't recorded yet, so technically this is first, even though Tectonica came... Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say here. Anyway, I've kind of been doing a little bit of legwork around the place, and I've been working on column bits. I need to do more work on that, and I'm finding this stuff and superheated purified Vintium, which these are made out of, to be a real pain to make because you're having to cook them in there and do stuff in here. So I have decided to do something about it. Now, the issue here is I need more space down here. This has been getting cramped for a long time. So my plan is I'm going to push out that wall and make this kind of sweep round into a hemisphere. I can't do it on this side because we've got a bloody great big beacon there, and I can't easily, well, I can do it on that side should I wish to, but yeah. But I can go back that way a wee bit, I think. So yeah, my first job today is to push these walls back. So let's get that done, and I'll be back with you in a mo. Okay, we have a lot more space down here. I mean, that's still in the way. It's still cluttered and it's kind of an organic shape, but that is our smithing table. Our stone cutter has gone into the ceiling. I've got 4 manor weaving altars now rather than 3. All of these have got things. I did think about putting something on the end, but it affects the lighting on these models, which 6 one often doesn't tother really. But yeah, so we come straight down into here. Now the water source that was there is now here. That is upside down stairs with water sources, and you just take from the middle one. Nice hidden water source for the win. However, the bit that I really want to work on is this lot. And for that, I'm going to need my create stuff. Have I got... That's an attribute filter. I don't want attribute filters. Don't need any of that. Andesite funnel is no good to me because I need to be able to filter it. A couple of brass funnels, however, would be really useful. And we need to... let's have a look and make sure what I've got before I go anywhere else. Attribute filter again. Yeah, no good to me. What else do we need? I need... that's a very good question. What do I need? Depots. That's what I need. Let me just... we've got you. I need a filter of the ordinary kind. I need 1... 2 of those. I am going to need hoppers. I'll just take the lot. I need a depot. Okay, right, that's where we're going to fall over, isn't it? Have I got any? No. I only need 2 depots, so... get a little bit of that going. 1, 2. So I think what we're going to have is we're going to have a section in here which hopefully will... oh no, that is not going to work down there, is it? Damn it. Okay, let me put that back. and that back, and that back, and a little bit of that back. Oh, let's try putting the right block back, shall we? I don't know what went there. Oh, maybe it was... okay, hang on, let's try a little bit of that. With a little bit of... Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Okay, it went like... I could just go down, of course, and do that. But let's just do that. That should work, and we can go down. We'll sort that out in a moment. Right, where am I going to... How am I going to do this then? Because put my depot there, then you still need to pull out of it. Damn it. This is what happens when you try and retrofit into builds. Could possibly get away with it here. Let's have a look. So what we're going to have is we are going to have, for starters, we're going to stick a little bit of that there, and we're going to have one of those there, like so. And then we're going to have, this is not going to be fully automated, but it is going to be somewhat automated. That's going to go there. Oh, I suppose you could always have it accessed from beneath, couldn't you? That might work. That might work. Barrel. Couple of barrels. Right, let's just go down and have a look what mess I've made down there. Yeah, nearly enough. Does, I mean, you know, it's fine. Right, so if I were to place a barrel here and place a hopper there, and then we do not that, no. That. And that can be wherever whatever is spitting out comes. Now, the magic happens when, I say magic, the magic happens when we place that on there, wrench, boop, and then we take a filter and we go for Vintium, and we want, let me try that again, superheated Vintium comes out, or superheated purified Vintium, and we can put other things in it that those can cook, but for now that goes there, that will take out of here, this goes in, and that goes in there like so. Let me just try and make this look a little bit more built into the area. Like that. Oh. Now I can either have it so we access it from this side, or we access it from beneath. It doesn't really matter. Only that we access it somehow. Interesting. I should have more. Oh well, we'll put the cracked mossy You can go there for starters. That's not going to be visible. And then that will go there. That will give me access to your coal. That goes in. We just feed in the stuff and it goes and feeds out there. Right. Let me grab a little bit more of this. Works. Right. What else could we do here to bars? Perhaps. Might make... That works. So if I go for Vintium and I want to make purified Vintium and I need, I don't know, say I need 12 because that's all of the purified Vintium dust I have, unless I go and make more. Like that, and then let's make it 16, shall we? We can pop that in there. It will cook. Once it's ready, it will pop into here. That will cook that into superheated purified Vintium, which will come out here and it will go into that space there. I'm going to repeat that on the other side so I can have two of these running at the same time, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, that is working a treat. Or at least it should be. Why are you not working? Superheated purify. That one's working. Why is that? I bet I know why. It's an allow list. That one was the one I had left over and I had to delete the contents of it. But this one, working absolutely fine. So we've expanded here. We've got all of this going, and these are working pretty nicely. I certainly can't complain at the technique, and they blend in reasonably well. Not perfectly, but you know, okay-ish, kind of, maybe. I am kind of tempted to relocate those into the corners, because then they are less likely to get mana weaving patterns from the other ones because they're a bit further away. Excellent. Well, let's grab all of those because we're going to need them, because I need more of those for starters. And if I can just, can I get through there? Can I? That's empty now. That should be the last one then. Yeah. So that's given us a bit more work and it's a bit less cluttered down here. I feel happy with that. Now, in between times, I've also set up a couple of, let me just grab some gunpowder, a couple of builds in Port Valentine, which we shall go and have a look at before I continue on with the golem work. So there's one I borrowed and one I've built. This one is one I've borrowed, and we will get this one going right now. This is a definite borrowed from a village thing going on, and just give it a couple, maybe 3. I think 3 should be enough. And we'll set that one off. This is an interesting little building, and it was just pure chance that I spotted it, and I thought, you know what, that will actually go over this space perfectly. So yeah, we're going to he's going to replace a little bit of the path, but that's fine. So that is going to go in. I'm not sure that building may move. In fact, I'm just going to take those out for now. Ooh, that was a little bit of a stutter. So let's get this built and I shall be back with you in a moment. Alright, and that is it. I'm not sure. I mean, the time lapses are largely superfluous, but we're going to take that and that we're going to keep hold of. We're going to pop you in there because we can, and pick you up. Right, now there is some bits missing. We need some lanterns. I could do with some grass actually, because have I got any? I have. I just need 2 of those. Because when I was doing this, I ran out of Silk Touch, so I reserved the Silk Touch for, or ran low on Silk Touch, I should say. So I reserved the Silk Touch for the bits that I could actually do something about, which was largely, oops, hello. Largely the glass, you know. I didn't want to have to go and remake all the glass and everything. So, yep, little customs house like affair going on here. Are you lit properly up here? Probably not, but you are now. Yeah, I just like that as a structure for this particular area. Now let me have a look at the F7. Actually, new keyboard function F. No, I'm not sure. Let me just have a look. Have I got my F7 working? Show me F7. F7 is working. Good. Yeah, that house is a little bit close to that, if I'm honest. But I didn't really want to push it too much further back. I probably could have done, actually. I probably could have brought it back half a dozen blocks, maybe. But that's fine. This is done, and we now have that building. Now, the other thing I want to try, that should have nothing in it. I want to see if I can capture this guy. This guy had his moment, but I think I need to turn him off, and because we're going to have more appropriate, shall we say, things. So just stay. That will do. Oi, come back here, you. Thank you. Right, we can. Excellent, 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 excellent. And we can take that away. Now, I've been doing a little bit of experimenting with golems. So let's go and start assembling. So, well, making some golems if we can. I want 4. 1 for each quadrant of the city. But I think I can make it so their pathing is a lot more precise, because well, you'll see when we come to do it. But right now, what we need, I think, is let's have a look. It's a construct, isn't it? Not a golem. No, not construct. A construct. We need one of these, a construct gantry. Can I make a construct gantry with what I own? I can. Excellent. And I think I need to figure out how we're going to get down into the construct area. Now for now we can just come down here and, you know, we can just plonk that down. And I can release my construct, and I've never actually figured out how to take these apart. Put that there for now. But I think if I just get in. Maybe it's an interact then. Now if I do that, yeah, we get all of the parts back. Not that I mean, I'm not going to use any of these parts. I just don't want him flapping around. I'm not sure whether I actually need this for this bit or not, but we'll pop it down there. Right, let's go and get rid of those. I have done a little bit of exploring and found a whole load more column parts in my various bits of inventory, so that was interesting. Anyway, let's try keep this sensible for a second, shall we? So I want to make a so the torso I'm going to make, well, the entire thing is going to be obsidian, which is a tier 4. I don't want to go diamond. I think it just looks too flashy. But a armoured torso requires some motes and obsidian, vitium and runes of defence. So let me have a look at obsidian for starters. Got a fair bit, not a huge amount, but enough. Oh, vitium. I should probably get that cooking, but I think 60. I think what we've got there will, and I've got that block as well. Right, okay, we should be good. So we're going to go, and we have got the torsos, we've got the heads, we've got the construct frames, we've got the arms. Now what we need to do, if I have a look at blade arms, a blade arm is constructed by going with 2 of these frame rods, 3 and those. And then this is pretty much the same, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to need, for 4 I need 8, which I've got. That will give me the arms. However, the legs, the reinforced legs require a lot more. Now I'm thinking I'm just going to go with the basics. I don't think I need reinforced all around the thing. I did think about the ender, but no, I think we just go with basics, which is just 2. So I need 8 more of those, and I think I have everything I need for the heads. So what I need is to make two more of those. I can try and enchant one of these with mending and then just take it and repair it every time, but for now that is good enough. We need you, and we're going to pop you on there. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Yeah, let's just get that out of the way. and then 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should give us everything we need for the arms and legs, but we'll double check. So the arms, the leggies require that lot, which is basically those, and some of that lot. The blade arms is 2. I've actually now I need another 8, don't I? Oh, god damn it. Okay, let me get that sorted. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, just pulling together the last of the forge bits. This is just superheated Vintium, so nothing fancy. For the defensive runes, I think at this point I should be able to start making things. Now let me just have a look here. Have I got my bag of, there we go, how many motes? Right, let me start off. So I'm going for shields for starters. So basically I need 4 shields. Right, oh hello. Not bothered. So rather than faff around, I don't know why I keep coming down here. I don't actually need to, do I? I can drop those off. They're done with. That's a keeper. That is probably all done with as well. Now, we need shields. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's everything we need for the shield. Well, let's go and have a look, shall we? Let's start off, because I can get most of my stuff remotely. It's been a while since I used this. Right, so for a shield arm, let's go left hand on the shield. Doesn't really matter which way around. 2 Vitium. Hang on, let me just check my 2 Vitium, yeah, that will do. 1 of those there, 1 of those there. Shield and 3 obsidian. Shield, 1, 2, 3 obsidian. And a defense rune. And I think it's just a rod, isn't it? Yes. And then we'll get this thing going. Now I need 4 of these, so I'll do this one and then we'll come on to the next hoofer. Love this animation. I'm not going to have you do it all with me. It's just pouring in. Yay! And there we go. Left shield. Right. Rinse and repeat. 3 more times. Let me just have a look. The head, I'm torn between a smart head or not. Let me just have a look. What have I got? Where's my motes? Got 3 earth. I think magic is what I need for the smart head. Let me just have a look. Yes. So I can definitely do smart heads. Reinforced torso needs earth, so I'm going to need some more earth motes, and I think the legs are basic. So let me start throwing these together and I'll be back in a short while. Alright, and that is that. Hey, hang on. Let me out. Yeah, I've got a lot of golem parts. Now I need some animus dust, which I'm hoping these work the same. Construct gantry, I think, is for modifying them further. I've never really got that far into them. However, I also need delegation stations. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to need 4 of those because I've got one in the bag. It's raining, so we'll sleep the night off. Had to wait a while for my fire wellspring to recuperate. It was not happy. So these should be some pretty badass patrol golems. And I'm going to put one up here in this corner where we had the original. We'll drop his delegation station here. And we shall, let's have a look. I just need an armor stand, don't I? Doesn't really matter if it's the one in my magic bag. So we've got a head, we've got a torso, we have got leggies, we've got an arm and an arm. Badass. Let me just go and grab myself some more armor stands, and then I can position these where I want them, can't I? So one over there, one over here somewhere, perhaps. Well, we'll just set him down here for now, and again pop him in place. We'll animate them in a moment. Famous last words. One over this side. And obviously the reason for these is if I am going to have any number of villagers in here, whilst normal golems are absolutely fine, and one for this district here, I think, then but they're not, well, they're just not as smart, and they certainly don't look as badass as these boys. So yeah, back away with you, back away with you. You need a delegation station, which we shall hide. We'll pop a delegation station there for that one. Again, finding places to pop these. I mean, it's not critical, they're hidden, but that's actually already glowstone. Okay. That one isn't. So we'll pop you there. And I should have... Where's my magic bag gone? There. Should have one more, which we'll put over, maybe around one of these, perhaps. That will work. Right. So, then, the next thing to do is work out this guy's patrol route. And again, we're going to want my magic bag. Two, three, four, 5. I think we could have 5 originally, couldn't we? I think that's what we worked out. So if we're going to set him starting, say, patrol to here, then come down to here, then to here, then to here, and then to here. That's his first patrol route. And what we do is we come in here and we grab our patrol, we drag you in, take this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we stick another patrol, but we say once you've successfully completed that, go on to this one. So from here we want you to come back to about here, then all the way back to here, then you can come over this way all the way down to here, and then down to here, and then we'll just basically stack the patrol points up. I think this is how it will work. Let's try it and find out. I will get these done and I'll be back in a second. Alright, this is set up. There's a number of steps which will bring him over there, round to the inn, back round here and over there. In theory, that should work. So, first things first, one animated construct, and he looks badass. Right, let me have a look at your bell. I want to set that to interact. And off you go. Let's check his route. So he walks up there, he walks down here, waits a second, off he goes, cuts a corner because, you know, most direct route I suppose. Walks that way, pauses, heads off that way. Yeah, not the best pathfinding in the world, but still. It adds movement. And to me, that is a good thing, because it... Plus it gives a defensive measure, so then he comes off this way. Pauses, off he goes down to here. Down to this junction here. Off this way. Certainly less indecisive than the flying one. Although he's not going to be able to take that route in a moment. Once we set this thing running anyway. But he goes to there, turns back, and then he should end up back where he belongs. So that obviously works, which is good. I've got 3 more to program and animate. And yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I've actually been out to the pub. I had a rather nice meal, 1 or 2 pints, so a little bit more relaxed than maybe I would normally be. And all of these guys are now doing what they're supposed to do. They are patrolling in their various manners. That one goes down to the seafront, comes back up, does some patrols around the thing. This one comes up over here, patrols round here to here, and then goes around and does that. This guy goes around the port, he does that kind of loop there. That guy does that. And yeah, they just had a certain amount of, what's the word I'm looking for? Kinetic energy. They've got this, they give the place some life. Now, once we get a few villagers down, of course, that's going to add more life to the place. A few more buildings before we do that. And speaking of buildings before we do that, let's grab these, get a bit of the old powder of the gun. I think about 4 will be enough for this. Probably overkill, but there you go. And let's build this. Okay, and just like that, we have a slightly overridden map now. That's interesting. So this is a cartographer's, and I gave it a number of maps, which have all been rendered blank, except for that one, which was, God only knows what that is. So I need, let's have a, excuse me, sir, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maps. Now they should have been, because I gave it maps, a map of the island here and a few other, miscellaneous maps of the area, because it's supposed to be a cartographer's, and maps, cartographer's maps, yada yada. However, that didn't work. So let's have a look at not an MPA, a map. Did I mention that I'd been out for a drink at lunch? Well, I actually been out for lunch, and lunch involved a drink. Yeah, I'm sure I did. So what we need to do is we need to go out over here, fly this way a bit, fly my pretties, fly, and that will, oh, let me just go down this way, that will give us everything up to there. And then, just to make sure, we fly this way, go over here, and then fly that way, go over here. I'm sure the maps worked out differently before. And then we'll grab that. And that's all good. So that gives us our 4. And then maybe what we want is, I don't know. one of this area. Perhaps one of the boaty area. Perfect. Got a bit of boats, got a bit of that going on, and we'll obviously have to update that at some point. I think maybe one over here would not be a bad idea. What do we got? That's fine. I was hoping to use some treasure maps, you see, but, you know. And then perhaps one of these areas over here. Look at all of that badness. Perfect. Right, so in terms of progress, I think we've made a reasonable amount. We've got patrols now. We have got our thingy hoofer what's majig commemorator. Got some of that going on. You got most of your copper. Yeah, you got that. Why are you missing? Right, so there's some stuff missing from in here, but let's start off with don't know why that was backwards. There's a nice little map there. We'll stick a little bit of that there. We'll stick a little bit of that one up there. A little bit of that there. Right, what else am I missing? Because there's definitely stuff in. Or has it placed it and then failed to place? No. Better. Okay, let me just try and kids, don't do alcohol. It ruins your ability to play Minecraft. Better. Lit. That's all lit. That's all lit. I don't think that needs to be lit, those candles, so that's fine. And then I do need some lanterns. 2 of. What? No. 1 for there. And then we just need some flowers, because I've got these flower boxes, but I never bothered populating them. So, let me get rid of that lot. And let's have a look. What have we got in the way of flowers? If anything. Because I think I've still got a flower box that I haven't unpacked yet. Let me go and sort some flowers out. I'll be back in a second. Alright, that should be that. Added the flowers to the flower boxes. Got that going. So we've got visitors this weekend, and we've got a Mel coming in. So yeah, all done. She thinks she's going to have comedic value to the entire thing, but
I am quite funny.
Yeah. So yeah. But on that note, about done. Got the little golems, got the buildings. About done for this episode. So until next time, thanks for watching.
I think you might have just cut that little bit short because I came in the room.
I might have done, but on that note, thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye for now.